You know, since 70s, these beautiful British carburetors became a real nightmare to adjust. You know, here was adjustable screw for main jet, and they decided to remove it during probably emission restrictions. And it's a really nightmare for 140 series owners to adjust these Strombergs since 70s. But today I'm going to show you how to make your carburetor adjustable again. Patrick's Garage. Option number one. You want to adjust a piston with adjustable needle from another carburetor, probably with the engine, the same volume, 2-liter engine and 1.9-liter from 240 series, really suitable for our B20 engine carburetor. So you want to install this piston from another carburetor, this carburetor designed for 140 series. But I'm installed piston from 240 series, and I'm show you how you can guess that this what you really need. You can notice these two notches, here, these gaps, this intended for special tool. But this special tool, really, you can do this by own hands. This is just a slot inside a screwdriver you can use for adjust the needle. So I'm adjusted this carburetor like it should be done for 240 series. Of course, inside on the bottom can be also protective washers, also ecological safety. But this is not so expensive, like you want to buy special tools to adjust this carburetor by this main jet. You want to press in, press out this jet, and these tools will be really expensive than simple screwdriver to adjust this measuring needle. So you see, you rotate this screw and it lifts up and lifts down this needle, so that way you can adjust the flow of the gasoline which goes to in the venturi. So this is one way to adapt this carburetor from 140 series for again adjustable. Make your carburetor adjustable again. A lot of stuff. Also, we can notice this is carburetor from 70s. Temperature compensator, also should be in good condition. This really great thing. This should be in proper order. Of course, this cold start device, the surface you want to clean in everything inside, and of course this bowel gas chamber, flow chamber, also should be in a proper condition. I mean, this needle inside. You want to check everything before you going to adjust this carburetor. Of course, suction chamber, membrane should be in good condition. You can replace it. And of course, you want to fill this carburetor again with ATF type A. Not anything like type F or even engine oil after adjustment. So it may be not so convenient. And we approaching to the way to bypass this crap. It's really expensive to buy a special tool. Number two. So, dear friends, we approaching to the way number two. We can adjust this carburetor by main jet. You want to install the same jet like it was in 60s. Or you can take the carburetor from 60s from Volvo Amazon, and you want to install your piston from your non-adjustable carburetor, the same piston, the same needle, but their diameter The same for this carburetor of main jet, the same diameter. So you can take this carburetor from 60s without this thing temperature compensator, and with needle which with a spring inside. This also was done since 70s, measuring needle with spring inside. Of course, your jet will be wear faster. It will touch your jet. It's obvious why it was done. And Volvo Amazon in 60s and a lot of another European cars, British cars, they were without spring inside this needle, so it not touched the main jet and not wear this jet so fast. So what you can do with this carburetor? This way, number one, you want to find used one, but you want to upgrade your carburetor, and you also can buy this main jet. They are available for Jaguars or British cars. This adjustable main jet you can buy especially for this carburetor main jet. They are available online. You can order and install into this Stromberg. And you want to adjust a screw in, screw out, and you adjust this position of main jet, like in the case with adjustable needle, but we going to achieve adjustments by main jet. So you want to find in searching bar adjustable main jet for carburetor Zenith Stromberg. Maybe you can write something like Jaguar or another British car which were equipped with carburetors Zenith Stromberg. So that way you can find, and this really great solution, of course, you want to see that rings, inside rubber rings of this adjustable main jet, approximately at the same level, this screw, and you want to adjust this screw, and you want to see that these rubber rings, you want to replace them if they warm, because it can be dangerous if gasoline will drop on the exhaust manifold, intake manifold and exhaust manifold under the carburetor, so it can be dangerous, later, of course, in 240 series, without this plug, this bowl float chamber, without this plug. It was in Volvo 240 series, like they also decided to return in some models, some markets, and they decided to install carburetors, this piston with adjustable needle, but it in any countries where they exported cars, they were protected with a special protective washer which can be removed, and you can adjust the carburetor any way this will be possible. So, difference. Today we learned how to make your Stromberg adjustable again, even if it was not intended to do this. And if you implemented in your work with carburetors any of these methods, you can write comment below. Recently, one my viewer wrote that he adjusted this carburetor absolutely cheapest way. He just loosened the screw, fixation screw for needle in his non-adjustable carburetor from 70s, and he lifted this needle and then fixed it with fixation screw again. Or you can lift up, lift down this needle and fix it again with screw inside, even if your carburetor not adjustable. But really royal pain in the butt, I want to say. More enjoyable. You want to go enjoyable way. Our cars, they intended to enjoy. You want to get enjoy from your work. So I highly recommend this adjustable main jet, this adjustable main needle. So this process will be enjoyable for you. Thanks for your attention. I'll catch you in the next one on Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do click the subscribe button and notifications bell so that way you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos about car repairing.